Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 10th of July and this time I have some rather interesting comments from Ubisoft again today, as during their latest financial reports they gave a little bit of information regarding their software sales performance on their main supported platforms. So basically how the PC does, how the PS4 does, how the Xbox One does with Ubisoft games specifically. Now, according to the information that they provided, the PS4 is leading the pack, despite the fact that the PC has a greater install base and last generation hardware, which represents about 27% of all revenue from Ubisoft games in the quarter ending June 30th, 2015. So, PS4 at number 1, with 27% of all revenue. Next up in number 2 place is, second place rather, PC, with a 23%, a huge increase from the 14% it managed during the same period last year. Now, that might come as a surprise, given that, well, Ubisoft's reputation for PC games and delayed ports and Uplay hasn't really gotten any better, but they have done several PC-centric properties like Anno, The Settlers, Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, Might and Magic, as well as a few other bits as well. Trailing behind them come the PS3, Xbox One and Xbox 360, each with about 11% of the revenue. So unfortunately at the moment, at least for Ubisoft, the Xbox One is with the last generation consoles, and it has apparently failed to outperform the Xbox 360, despite the fact, of course, Assassin's Creed Unity was released on next gen only. Both the Wii U and Wii U combined only represent 3% of their software sales revenue, but that's actually up from 2% from last year. Now, that's not really surprising. They basically don't have many games at all on either of those platforms, so it's hardly a shock. And the remaining 14% unfortunately wasn't detailed, but it's probably allocated between the 3DS and Vita, as well as, of course, their various mobile titles. Now, that's rather interesting figures, and I'd love to see some other results from other developers and see if we get a similar result, or if we see a complete opposite like Xbox One in the lead or whatever. It'd be really great to see how it varies by publisher, to see what kind of people with what consoles are buying what games. It's very interesting information to have, but the fact that PC was number 2 very much makes sense as well. Ubisoft have been very much making a lot of noise regarding, well, actually being better about being on PC and making better PC ports and acknowledging the huge colossal mess that was Assassin's Creed Unity on PC. And well, they kind of have to when 23% of people are actually buying on PC. That is huge. It's number 2, just after the PS4, so they have to pay attention to that many people, which is only going to serve anyone gaming on PC all the more, in theory. This is Ubisoft we're talking about, so I had to add that in theory there, but fingers crossed at least. Anyway, that is me done. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.